Test something for me real quick before we get like too deep into it. Can you move your mic closer and see what it sounds like?
Okay. Like right up in my mouth.
Oh,
like
that sounds
that's
good.
Sexy.
Oh,
That sounds
yeah.
good. Yeah, there we go. There we
I can just put it like in my mouth.
Don't go that close. But that sounds way clearer when it's closer to your mouth. That sounds way clearer.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so. Yeah. And it looks like it's being held up by not a fucking hair clip.
I know. Yes.
Yeah.
Keen eye, AJ.
Give it some time, okay? That hair clip will make its place, okay?
It'll make its way back.
Yeah. My boom arm is also my hat rack.
Of
Whatever
course.
hat I'm wearing that week, I always take off my boom arm.
Okay. Round 3.
Fight.
We're here. Not that anyone's going to know that this is round 3, but we've been having some audio issues, so we'll see what happens. We've done this intro a couple times now. We're doing it a couple more times, or hopefully this is the last time. It's a minisode. Everyone sucks here with Sam, Sushie, and AJ. We're here. We're going to plow through this, and then that's all I got. I'm out of words to say now, so let's just sum it up with Windows 10 is trash, and every time Windows does an update, it ruins everybody's audio, and
that's what's happening right now.
Honestly, if fucking Bill and Miranda just didn't get a divorce, we wouldn't have had this problem. But they had to go out and get divorced at 70 years old, and now we're all fucked with Windows. So thanks, Bill and Miranda, or I think that's her name, right?
I don't think it's Miranda.
Esmeralda or something.
I think it's Melissa.
Melissa.
Not like this. Not like this. What is the point of getting divorced when you're that rich?
Oh, it is Melinda.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I said Miranda, didn't I?
Yeah.
It's Melinda.
Okay. I agree.
Whatever.
I agree. Look, you're the richest.
What are you going to do?
You're literally the richest people on the fucking earth. And you own like the most, what is it? The most expensive, like fucking something foundation that like has everything to do with like technology and fucking healthcare and shit. Motherfucker, just suck it up.
I mean, it's just like life at that point is like a business transaction anyway. So just live your life like business partners. You don't even have to live together.
Right?
You can literally
each one of them can own their own island and just.
Right. Is it worth? Yeah, you can live on separate islands. Like, what is the point of getting divorced? Is it worth the money of getting divorced? Like, you're both going to die soon. Like, what's the fucking point?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe they know something. I don't know. It just seems silly.
That's why the theory in the rumor mill is that one of them either has like a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and they're really pushing for it, like a secret fucking relationship, and they're like, you need to fucking divorce him, or you need to divorce her.
Who cares? Just like. Who cares?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. I think it's fucking stupid too. Like, you're literally on death's door right now, and you're like, all right, well.
I mean, low key. Like, if we're like, you're both mad old. Just live. I don't know. Whatever. What's the point? I wouldn't even want to waste my time going to court.
Right? Especially with that amount of money in play.
Right. Oh my God. Or I
can't imagine
come to them at that point. But
I can't imagine all their assets. Like, that's got to be fucking.
It seems like so much trouble.
Yeah, so that man's 65 years old, right? So
Sir,
with his
just suck it up.
Robot Microsoft money, he might got maybe a couple 10 more years in him, but.
I just don't understand. That's a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hi, it's Monday.
Well, it's Angry Monday.
Gonna make you angry with some stories. Ready, go.
Yeah, AJ is really good at that on his minisodes.
All right. So my first one here is, am I the asshole for telling my aunt not to talk to me again if she decides to buy my mom's cottage? I, male 17, soon to be 18, and that's how you already know this kid's an asshole. Because I'm
an adult like swear.
Exactly. It's literally that bullshit of like, I'm going to be 18, so you have to treat me like an adult. Okay, well, then shut the fuck up, get a job, and pay taxes, and stop complaining on Reddit. Like, like adults do.
Then. Oh my God.
You're an adult? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Manslaughter, let's go. You're an adult? Let's go.
So they say, I'm sorry if my post is illegible. I am still trembling trying to analyze the situation. My mother inherited a rather luxurious and big cottage/holiday house from her parents that is next to a beach on the other side of the country. I'm a few days before turning, I don't know why it's funny that they put male 18. My B-day on Reddit is wrong. Can I change it somehow? Oh, they literally put this, and they're asking for advice on how to change their birthday in this fucking
I'm an adult.
Post. Anyway.
I know how to read.
And I had planned, right? Just Google it, dude. And I had planned to spend the summer there with my girlfriend and friends once I turn 18. My mother agreed, but only if I get a job right now and make enough money to pay the bills and food for me and my friends, which I did. And only if I return the house clean. I work illegally part-time and manage to save $800 plus the money my friends will bring. More than enough for 40 days in a holiday house, approximately for 4 to 5 young adults. My girlfriend will make sure the house remains clean and tidy, and her friend will cook for us. Okay, I'm trying not to get too derailed by reading this.
Do they mean ramen noodles? Because that's not surviving for 40 days. Like, what do they mean by that?
First of all, if it's your birthday, who's like, all right, guys, we're gonna spend the next 40 days celebrating my birthday.
So hard. I'm gonna buy scratch tickets and play so much Call of Duty for 40 days.
Holy shit! My aunt, mom's sister, is a really wealthy person. Because of her husband.
Oh my God.
And she, I wish you could see how this stuff is written, by the way, because for emphasis on things, not only do they put stuff in parentheses, but they put asterisks outside of those parentheses. So like you really gotta like see what, like they're really saying because of her husband, like with like the double emphasis on it.
Oh my God.
And she was always interested in buying that house for herself and didn't like that my mother inherited it. Its value is a little less than $150,000. That's very, very cheap for a luxurious.
I like how he did not at all put like. There's like a period. There's no comma in there, and there's like extra zeros.
I'm assuming that's supposed to be $150,000, not $150.000.
If that's the case, he's missing a zero, isn't he?
And my guess is he could be missing a zero. No, because
okay.
But he could be saying 1.5 million, and he just forgot. He did forget a zero. I don't know, because if you're saying it's a rather luxurious and big cottage holiday house, you're not going to find that shit for $150,000.
I mean, it depends on where you are, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I guess.
I don't know.
I really don't think so. Like on the beach,
luxury and probably just real life. Regular / nice.
But they also said it's big and on the beach. Like I don't find me a beachfront house for $150,000.
It also says it's on the other side of the country.
$1.5 million, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Unless this isn't the U.S., who knows?
That's very true.
So it says its value is a little less than $150,000, and she offered $175,000 because of its quote sentimental value to her. They tried to keep the whole process a secret from me. Nevertheless, I found out, and it's not exactly too late, but not too early as well. I confronted my mother, telling her she had promised I would inherit the house and that I could go there for the summer, but she dismissed me, saying that I was not 18 yet. I'll be 18 in 9 days, and that I will inherit the money instead. I asked my aunt if I could go there for the summer regardless. Even so, she told me a huge no for a few reasons. 1, I am too young to even consider unsupervised holidays. And then they put in parentheses, I would literally be ... an adult. Well, they did that different order, but which I'm like, no, you'll be 18.
You'll be 18. If you're still on your parents' health insurance, you're not an adult.
2, she'll be renovating it. 3, she will stay there herself and can't afford to have a group of youngsters with her. I was extremely furious and felt betrayed and told her that if she proceeds to sign the contract, she better not talk to me again, that I will completely cut her off from my life until I die.
Yep, that's an adult thing.
Very adult. Looking back, I don't want to lose her over lifeless property. She is one of the few family members I have kept in touch, and she has treated me so nicely, even as a baby. She always thought of me as her own child. It wasn't even her fault. My mother promised me something, not her. Mother calls me a manipulative asshole. Auntie is heartbroken, and I feel betrayed and guilty. Am I the asshole? Then there's some edits, but I'll get to those in a minute.
Okay, so at the beginning of this post, he really loves his aunt because he literally says she's a really wealthy person, but only because of her husband. Like
he really respects her.
Yeah, you can really tell how much he respects. That's not my coffee. Oh, that's not my cup.
Did you run out of coffee and get sad?
No, I was drinking out of her cup because she made 2 cups of coffee, but then she took my cup and put it on her side of her on the other side of the mic. So the only cup for me to reach is this cup, which is on the right side of the table. And I thought she did that on purpose. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll just take this cup. But here we are. And she's already drank half of the other cup anyway, so she's been drinking out of it.
She clearly wants both cups of coffee. So, I don't see what the problem is.
Anyway.
Yeah, real adult of you to don't ever speak to me ever again.
Right, over something that you don't own.
Right, over something you don't own. Okay, look. The whole I would inherit it. Kid, do you really want to inherit that fucking cottage?
Right.
Do you know that you have to make repairs and shit? Because by the time your mom fucking passes away and you actually inherit it, you know how shit that fucking cottage is gonna be, and you're gonna have to repair everything.
Yeah.
So the top comment just says, "You're the asshole. I think you're behaving in a really entitled way. You're complaining about missing out on a single vacation in a home you don't own. Your mother is allowed to sell the house. Your aunt is allowed to buy it, and you have no say in it. You're going to inherit a large sum of money, and you're complaining about a holiday at a time when people can't go on holiday." And then this person also quoted them and said, "My girlfriend will make sure the house remains clean and tidy." And then they said, "You meant to say my girlfriend and I will make sure the house remains clean and tidy, right?"
Right. Good point.
Everything about this is why everything about this screams entitled child. You are not an adult.
Absolutely.
You are a kid. You are absolutely a kid. This is the most childish shit. To constantly put emphasis on the fact that you will be 18 and that you are an adult. That means you are not an adult. You are I have seen fucking 14 and 15-year-old kids who behave in a wiser way than this.
Yeah.
And it's usually the kids that their parents fuck up and they're the ones who end up having to be mom to their little sibling, and then they step up. But they're not the ones who are like, I'm almost an adult. They're just fucking But this screams entitled. I mean, obviously, comes from a wealthy family. So this is the epitome of an entitled, wealthy little brat.
Right, and it's never been told no.
Yeah, has never been told no. Yeah.
There's a difference too, because he obviously doesn't understand that there is upkeep with things like that. And what if your mom can't fucking afford that right now?
Right.
You're on the she's on the opposite side of the country where it isn't, so she can't just go there and
on it.
Yeah, the sink is fucked.
Squatters,
the plumbing's fucked. I gotta fix it. There's a lot of fucking things involved in that. And sometimes when there are, maybe she hasn't told you everything that's fucking wrong with it, and maybe she can't.
Fucking crack.
Exactly. There's things like that she has to consider. And if your aunt is willing to fucking purchase it and fix it, And maybe that's what they've been keeping from you.
And that's the big thing is houses require work at all fucking times. It's not just mowing the lawn and shit. It's okay, I need to fucking, depending on where you're at, I need to go over and fucking turn the water on. You know, like I gotta like there's so many different things you have to take care of. When my grandparents died, my dad and my aunt inherited their house, which was like in this like little like it's like an old person's kind of retirement area, you know, like and it's like at this lake, and it's a nice area. Now it was literally pretty much dead center in between where my dad and my aunt lived. Like my dad being in like southern Ohio and my aunt at the time being in northern Ohio, and their place was in the middle of Ohio. So it wasn't really convenient for any of the family to get there because it's a 3-hour, 2-hour drive depending on either way, you know. Now the idea was okay, they'll take turns taking care of it, and it'll be like kind of like a family little home that people can go take care of or go enjoy. These were full-on fucking adults who came to this decision, and even they, and they're full-on fucking real-ass adults, and they're at the time in their 50s or whatever, like couldn't keep up with the upkeep. It was split between two people because it's too far away. You just can't do it unless like somebody is living there. They eventually had to sell it after like a couple of years because you just can't do it. This shit isn't as simple as, oh, I just have an extra house. No, you have to take care of it. Like, and if you don't have the money or the time to get somebody out there to do it,
or the knowledge that even something you need to think about.
Yeah. And like no 18-year-old kid is going to understand that. And also 40 days? Fuck you little shit. Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
This is definitely it's my birth month type of kid.
And this kid said $800 for 4 to 5 young adults. What are you doing in this house? I don't want to.
Are you taping the real world? Like, what are you doing here?
I don't want to be in a fucking place with 4 to 5 young adults or just adults, period.
All of their friendship will end too after that.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, the first week, 2 people are leaving.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Yo, you put me in a fucking hotel room with somebody else for a con, and I'm over them for a year. You know, like.
I will see you at the next PAX because I don't want to see you for a while.
40 goddamn days? That sounds like a torture.
That's how you know they're a child, because that sounds like a dream to them. It's like, I don't even want to like visit people for more than 3 days.
I like you, and you know that every day this kid's like, it's my birthday month.
It's my birthday month.
And fucking everyone's like, shut up, Steve. Like, nobody fucking cares. We want to go home. Like, you're keeping us here against our will.
Friends captive? 40 days?
Right.
Are they
who's got the time for that? Who can just take off?
A 17-year-old in between college and high school?
Not adults. Certainly not adults. 40.
All signs are pointing to maybe you're not an adult.
I miss this, but at the very beginning it says, I am still trembling trying to analyze this whole situation.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like this little shit, and the fact that ultimately this fucking kid, oh God.
Oh Lord.
He has another post. I'm just gonna read the title of it. I treat people like I'm never gonna see again with spitefulness, malice, and hatred.
Can I give this kid a swirly, please? I'll do it. Please.
This kid
I need to stick their head in a toilet, okay?
This kid needs a good old wet willy.
Oh, God. Listen, kid, I am going to terrorize you in a way that I won't go to jail, all right?
Okay.
Wet willies are coming.
So we all know this kid.
You can tell this kid is a single child.
Yeah, we all know this kid's the asshole, but I will read these edits just to get them out of the way. Edit 1 was, for those of you saying I expect my girlfriend to clean, no, I don't. When we planned the trip, we split the responsibilities and my girlfriend chose to clean. She loves cleaning. It's her hobby, and she wouldn't allow me to clean even if I wanted. Okay.
I'm 17 and my hobby is cleaning.
Edit 2. The reason I am, quote, mad at my aunt instead of my mother is because she persuaded my mother to sell the house. Initially, my mother had no plans to sell it.
How do you know?
Yeah,
How do you fucking know?
Anything.
How do you know?
I need more from this kid. I'm not going to read these, but I'm just going to keep this up so I can look at his other shit later on because he looks like a fucking mess.
I mean, look at this title.
Yeah, so I'm going to look into this kid and maybe I can bully him later on.
Yeah, we gotta stuff him in the locker. You know?
This kid needs a wet willy, get shoved in a locker, and then told, don't worry, you'll be an adult in 9 days.
Really bad, he needs a wedgie.
He needs a wedgie, yeah. He needs all the classic bullying. This is what this kid needs.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I treat people with malice. Wait till you meet me, kid.
Okay, and also, that is the epitome.
Oh, his responses.
That is the epitome of like an 18-year-old kid who just like lives on the internet to be like, I treat people with malice. Like nobody talks like that, dude.
Right.
That is nobody talks like that. And again, I have to state this, and I say this every time. We're all nerds here, right? But like, just because you're into some fucking nerdy bullshit doesn't mean you got to talk like I treat them with malice and like nobody talks like that. So just stop.
This is his villain origin story. That's why. I promise you. He thinks this is his Joker moment. I was denied a house. Okay.
You're the asshole. I think your aunt count her lucky stars to be cut off by you. Sounds like she dodged an entitled misogynistic immature bullet. And she says, she loves me more than I love her. Nice try. That's this kid's response.
So shouldn't he technically be banned because he's not accepting the judgment of he's the asshole?
I mean,
probably.
It's probably
isn't that the rule of the subreddit?
It's only been a couple hours, so I give it a couple more hours, and they'll probably close it down.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on to we know this kid's an asshole.
Yeah.
So we do have a submission for the misconnection here.
Okay. Yeah.
As much as I know you guys wanted to hear about the dueling tacos again, I'll just read this one instead.
I always want to hear about dueling tacos.
So,
Also, this is a good time to note that if you guys are going to submit anything from Craigslist like this, please take a screenshot because Craigslist is notorious for just, deleting things. Because
honestly, that's for everything. If you're going to submit anything, take a screenshot.
Yes, please.
And this person here, this is actually from Kumiko. They did take a screenshot of this.
Oh,
so
okay.
That's why I have it.
Oh, okay.
Because
Cool.
It was removed.
Awesome.
So, this is in, where's this at? Los Angeles in the San Gabriel Valley.
Sounds sexy.
So.
San Gabriel.
Very fancy. Sounds expensive.
Gabriel. It's called.
Gentrified.
It's called Flash Forward.
Oh no.
I gotta get all.
Are you getting comfortable? Okay.
I gotta try
getting
to.
comfortable.
Yeah. Past successes and identification bring forth some memories of you. I don't know why I'm already laughing at this. Let me try this again. Past successes and identification brings forth memories of you. We had similar experiences that need to be recreated. The environment around us defines and new cool things in the same way. This communication theory was challenged by you, but we argued about it at the park this year. Let's get motivated to look at the theory and make it reality. Just what kind of world do you want to be in? Professor MK talking stories, ... and looking for you to complete the conversation. Miss our discussions.
I don't like it here.
There was. I feel like
artificial intelligence wrote this.
There was just so many jumbled words. Like you could have just said chair 60 times and it would have made the same amount of sense.
Right.
Yeah.
What kind of chair do you want to be in? Chairs, Professor Mr. Chair talking story chairs. Oh my God.
I feel like this was written by an AI.
I feel like this was written by an alien from Arizona.
Who's just really trying
Arizona?
to
Do you think there are aliens only in Arizona or there are aliens in different places?
I think I fucked up. Where's Roswell? New Mexico.
Oh.
New New Mexico, Arizona, they both look the fucking same. They're all flat and dusty.
Yeah, all the flat and dusty states are the same.
Kind of interchangeable.
Nevada, New Mexico, Arizona, they're all dusty and fucking sandy.
But Arizona has Ricky Tick.
Arizona does have Ricky Tick. That's true.
And guns.
And guns, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was our misconnection. If you guys would like to submit some misconnections that you find, whether they are creepy or weird or written by an AI like this one, drop us a line at contact@everyonesuckshere.com.
Let's do it.
And you can. That's the same for all stories. It doesn't matter if it's misconnections or if it's relationships or Am I the Assholes. Whatever stories you guys have, send them our way, and we will get to them. So next up,
Whoa!
I got the comments on another tab because this is one that was deleted. So this is my relationships, and I know it's gonna make you two mad when you hear the ages.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm developing a crush on my manager, and she likes it.
Whatever do you mean, AJ, that we're not gonna like it?
I, 19 male. I'm gonna read this how it's written. Have this manger.
A manger? I love my mangers.
My manger.
I love mangers.
27 female.
Oh.
At work. She's 27 and has a boyfriend and 4 kids, but lately she's been
4 kids?
She's 27 and has a boyfriend and 4 kids, but lately she's been really affectionate and flirty with me at work, saying things ranging from "you're so cute" to "I wish you were older. Why do you have to be so young?"
Oh, gross.
And "you're a 10. You're lucky I have a boyfriend, or I would be taking my chances."
Oh.
And just dropping sexual hints every now and then. However, her one thing she keeps saying is, "I only like older guys. I don't like younger guys." But that's kind of weird, seeing as how she's being sexual and hitting on a guy 8 years younger than her. When I first got there, I knew she was hot, but I didn't have like a crush on her or anything. But now that I've been getting so much affection and attention from her, I think I'm starting to like her a lot. What do I do? Or what do you think is going on here? TLDR, I'm starting to like my manager because she's been flirty and sexual towards me, and I don't know what to do.
It is called grooming.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very dangerous thing, and women do it too. It's inappropriate. And be careful.
I mean, you wrote it out. You wrote it out yourself. I did not like her like that until she started doing these things. Right. That's fucking grooming. Mm-hmm. That's grooming. And it's disgusting.
Truly disgusting.
This person wrote this in 2 different places because they wrote it in relationships and they also wrote it in dating advice.
Yikes.
And then they have no comments because everybody is like, this is fucking disgusting.
Okay. Where the fuck do you work?
Right. Where do you work? What is your job?
Sir, you do. First of all, you're 19. Do not get with somebody who has 4 kids already.
Right?
Back the fuck up. The fuck up. Because those kids come with the fucking package. Second of all, it should be, first of all, this is grooming. She's being wildly inappropriate. Those are things that you do not say to someone at work.
I think you're both forgetting that this is an adult. He's 19. All right.
I'm not laughing.
So, okay. And that's just it too. Like, just to really, really like drive that nail into the coffin of this. To how do you not go, okay, this person's got 4 kids. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're at work. Mm-hmm. Okay, she's already with somebody. She's like, you literally stated off saying she's got a boyfriend and 4 kids and she's my manager. And you're like, what do I do? What do you mean? What do you do?
In her until she showed me attention.
It really,
like, all these things.
It really sounds like this kid has never gotten any attention. And that's
the point. That's what
the point.
Abusers do.
Exactly.
Like, you're not mature for your age, little kid. You're not.
That's exactly it.
Person is trying to abuse you.
Oh my God, you're 100% correct.
Literally everybody's saying run the fuck away, and this is grooming because that's what this is.
Yep.
Fired too.
Exactly. This is your boss, and like that's the terrible part here is that you can't tell anybody because this fucking you could lose your fucking job over it. This is the like perfect fucking position that your abuser has put on you. This is inappropriate. You have 4 children. Do not talk to me like that, Mom. Like, what the fuck?
Take care of your kids. Where's your baby father?
Oh my God. That's nasty.
Oh.
God. Yeah. She must have a pussy made out of gold. Like, what is she? What is she fucking trapping people with these fucking shits? Like, girl, why don't you take care of your fucking kids and stop talking about all this other shit?
She's got 4 kids and they're from 4 different 19-year-olds. What do I do?
No, please don't say that.
Now she's saying she wants me.
You want to be the stepdad to 4 kids that are barely younger than you? Like, just like think about it for a second.
Working your job at 19. Like here's the thing. You don't when you're 19, you don't have a good enough job to raise 4 kids.
Yeah.
You're 19.
Yeah.
You don't like.
Okay. So let's put this in a this is really good perspective for everybody commenting here that he's an adult. He can do whatever he wants. Let's put this in perspective here. If this was a male 27-year-old superior and he was telling his 19-year-old new hire, why aren't you older? If only I didn't have a girlfriend, I'd totally go for you. It's disgusting, right? It's the same fucking thing.
It is.
It's the same thing.
It is. This is the same shit that you see about like, oh, they'll make a big deal of the fuck on the news about this fucking dude. Like a fucking like 24-year-old dude who like sleeps with his fucking student of 18. But then like the same thing will happen with a fucking 24-year-old male or female teacher who sleeps with a fucking 18-year-old, and people are like, oh man, he banged the college hottie, you know, like it's always some bullshit, and you're like, okay, there's like
hot for teacher or whatever.
Hot for teacher, like it's always watered way the fuck down when it's like when it's a woman doing the grooming, and it's just like, no, this is just as disgusting.
It's still dangerous. It's still, she's 27. She's almost 10 years older than this little kid.
I mean, and just has kids way older than you, is your boss, like fucking works with you. You shouldn't be doing shit with people you work with, whether they're your boss or not. Period.
Right.
There's literally
there's so many red flags.
There's literally the situation. There's nothing good that can happen.
Yeah, there's literally no pros in this. If you're making a pros and cons list, there's literally no pros on your end at all.
It's a list of cons.
I mean, So, advice being run the fuck away.
I don't tell your fucking parents, like...
Yeah, maybe get a new job because you're 19. And, I mean, what job are you working at 19 that you can't just get it elsewhere, so...
Yeah, bring it up to your real, like the general manager or HR or something. Like that person's dangerous and shouldn't be saying stuff like that. They're abusing their power. They're classic abuser, manipulator shit that like who knows where it could lead. You know?
Yeah.
This is the time you narc. I'm not a fan of narking. I'm not a fan of HR, but this is the time you narc.
This is it. This is the time.
Yep.
Well, those were my stories to start us off on this glorious Monday.
Thanks a lot.
Good Lord.
All right, everyone. If you want to, well, no, not if you want to. You're going to come back on Wednesday for our full episode. We will have more stories. We will have Sushie's Layers of Deception. We will have whatever these two have in store for you on Monday. And Wednesday. It is Monday now. On Wednesday. Come back Wednesday. I can't. Days are hard. Days are hard. I'm an adult.
I'm an adult. I can buy cigarettes and porno mags.
I'm an adult. Give me a house.
I'm gonna order some from QVC.
I'm an adult. I can go into the beaded section of Spencer's now.
We're all like,
beaded section?
There used to be some Spencers had beads.
Really?
Yeah. Only some of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen a Spencer's like that. It was
Some Spencers were just.
74 years old, Sam. I'm sorry.
Okay, look.
Some of them were just set up like.
Chill out. I worked at the mall too.
Yeah. Yeah, but you worked at Paxson.
It was across
They
the
were
street
like-
from a fucking Spencer's.
The most they fucking
swear to
boarded up.
fucking
They're like,
God.
all right, guys, we got to board up these puka shell necklaces. They're really hot right now. Put them in the glass
get
case.
People keep stealing the Roxy perfume. What is up with that?
Not the Roxy perfume. Oh my God.
I will see you guys all next Wednesday. Goodbye.
Bye.